Try to throw my name in the dirt, better it don't give a like the Statue of Liberty. I put my name in the finger, so you'll ever remember me. Remember me as the ultimate fighter. Nothing really like my hands on the Bible. Know my two feet, cause I'm a child of God. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? YouTube, Facebook. This is your boy, The Voice, coming to you guys once again with my page called Stand Up and Be Counted One Voice. First of all, I gotta deal with something real funny. When I did it, when I put it up, I wasn't thinking, I don't know, it was late. You know the little joke everybody say, I had a blood moment. No stereotype, I just had a blood moment. And I had counted, spelled Courted. That's actually coded, or like you coding somebody. I know how to spell. Like I said, it was just the middle of the night when I did it. I got the release to do it from the master, and I did it. Master is Yahweh God, Elohim, El Shaddai, King of all kings, Lord of lords, and my Lord and Savior. Anyway, but I do know how to spell, and I have corrected it. So I want to thank everybody for who did set up my page and did get on there. Anyway, I'm trying to beat the time and be real brief. So anyway, but I do know how to spell. It is stand up and be counted one voice, not stand up and be quoted one voice. Um, Again, coming to you guys, and what my mission is, I put it on Facebook, is to raise awareness for people who suffer from depression, and not only depression but suicide, as well as suicidal thoughts. Anyway, moving right along. In my last few videos, I've talked about signs of depression and suicide, talked about how to cope. And what I did was, I wanted to deal with that. I just didn't want to talk about it and pass on, because I want to get real personal and more personal with you guys, and let you guys know that I'm not a fly by type of guy. I'm here to stay. I'm here. Um, I'm giving my love, my support to everybody out there who deals with these types of things. Real brief, couple of testimonies. About 2 weeks ago, I got two personal phone calls from two different individuals. One dealing with depression, and the other one dealing with suicide. And I was honored that I was able to talk to those people, and I am still talking to those people, which means to me is that whatever I've delivered or whatever I'm giving is actually working. So I'm not taking the honor for that. I'm just thankful for the many gifts and that I have within. Like I said, I'm not an Oprah, I'm not Dr. Phil, I don't have all the answers, but I do know that I have love, and I know for a fact that love can heal, and love will save and can save today if you let it. Um, Love, what the world needs now is love. What there's just too little of, love. It's the only thing that we need. But anyway, I love that song. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to deal with it. Some ways to cope with it. I'm going to deal with something. One of them that I talked about was finding a cause. And when you find the cause, you fight for it. And fight for it, contribute to it, whatever. And I want to let you guys know that actually, me, Mua, the voice, have dealt with depression. Not only depression, but like I said, I'm keeping it real and being raw with you guys. Also, suicide and suicidal thoughts. Ever since April the 6th of 2011, this is 2012 now, but ever since April the 6th, 2012, when I lost the greatest, I'm saying the greatest mother that the world could ever know to me. She was my heart. She was my everything. She still is. She's my queen. And I didn't know, I didn't know how I was going to do it. And I'm telling you, I suffered and I went through. But you know what? Whatever was in me, deep down inside, and I remembered what she taught me. I remember how to go to God. I remember how to pray. I remember the things that she taught me. And there was times when I wouldn't clean because she didn't just teach me how to go to God. She didn't just teach me how to pray or to read my word or how to really seek after God. This woman taught me everything that I know. She taught me everything. I know how to cook. She taught me how to clean. When my sisters and brothers, the oldest ones, had kids, she would even make them kids come over, the little girls. And funny thing is she taught me everything. She taught me even how to cut, to do, little kids' hair. She would say, um, "What happens when you get married and your wife gets sick? You need to know how not just to clean and to cook and take care of her, but if you have a little girl, she ain't gonna go out your house looking crazy. So you need to know how to do little girl's hair." So I'm talking about when she taught me everything. But anyway, like I said, I'm trying to fight the time, beat the time. Like I said, I want to talk about fighting the cost. Let you guys know I brought all that up to say is that this page, not just YouTube, because on YouTube it's called Stopping Hatred. On Facebook it's called Stand Up and Be Counted One Voice. If you haven't been on Facebook, please find my page on Facebook, like it. Uh, I try to reach out. If you guys have not seen me or seen my videos before, basically my mission, like I said, is to raise awareness for depression and suicidal thoughts. But anyway, like I said, those two people, talk to them, still dealing with them is great. Tonight, oh wow, tonight I got another phone call, which was very disturbing and very touching and just like made me feel like, okay, it's time to do another video because whatever you're doing, the love that you're giving, whatever you're showing, something that I'm doing through my videos, and the love that I'm showing or I'm reflecting or giving it out, it's real. And so I'm grateful that I was able to be led to do this, and not only that, but to be a voice. And I'm being the voice in my community, and I want you guys to help me be the voice. Stand up and be counted. Before I go into that, let's talk about stand up and be counted. One voice in your community. Talk to someone who's always being talked about. Smile at somebody who's wearing a frown, and just befriend someone who doesn't have a friend. If you know them, if you don't know them, be their friends. But anyway, fighting the cause. This is actually me um, talking about it and getting it out there and putting it out there. This is my cause. And so I'm fighting for it. I'm not just fighting. I'm fighting for you guys and I'm fighting for myself because I know it's real. And it's sad because I talked to a couple of people and the things that I'm finding out that different people in different cultures and people with these beliefs, they don't believe in depression. They don't believe in suicide. Well, it's happening. Look around. Watch YouTube. Check, the news out. Read all these people, Um, and you mean to tell me that you don't believe in it? It's sad because it's happening and it's real. You know what? And until you, like I said in one of my videos, it's just like going to an AA meeting. Until you stand up and say, "Hi, my name is John Doe, and I'm an alcoholic." First step that they teach you. I've never been an alcoholic. I've never been to an AA group meeting. I'm just saying from what they see from what I see on TV. First thing they teach you is admit. Admit. You first have to admit it. You first have to know that there is an issue, that there is a problem. Because if you don't, you're gonna always stay in the darkness and in blindness. And then when something happens, you're like, ooh, yeah, it really was something there, and something did happen. And a lot of people suffering silently, and that's where I come in, the voice. And the reason why I said the voice is because, number one, you guys have to know that they call Whitney Houston the voice. Whitney Houston was, wow, she was dear to me. She was dear to a lot of people. I prayed for Whitney a lot, and not just because of what they had in the news about her, because to me, she was far much better. And you can say what you want to say. I've come to the impression that America is America. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. And like I said, it was just their opinion towards her. Just the beautiful spirit that she had and things like that. I loved her. So, yes, I did take the name that they called her, the voice, and I incorporated into this because I don't know. I just feel like I'm able to her voice was the voice. They call her the voice because she sung. I'm doing it because the voice. I'm raising the awareness. There's not a lot of people doing this video. A lot of people are wear and tear here and there. But anyway, like I said, that's where the voice came from. The lovely and late Whitney Houston. I love you always, forever and a day, Whitney. But anyway, like I was telling you guys, this is me fighting for a cause. I'm fighting for something that I know exists and I know that is out there, and I know a lot of people are suffering for it. So, you guys can feel free to find me on Facebook, find me here on YouTube, comment, you know, uh, you know, some of the notes that I have written down. One, find a local church and volunteer. Feed the homeless. Two, be be careful. Um, go out and help battered women or battered men, or go to your local food bank, or whatever it is. Get out there, people. Because I know if you're suffering silently, and if you're like me, you don't, and you're going through and you're having an episode, because depression is not something that happens all the time. It's something that it's like a spell. It comes and it goes. There's times when I'm waking up and I'm crying throughout my dream, and then I wake up and I'm sweating all over and I'm crying like hysterical out of my sleep. I'm waking up out of a deep sleep, waking up and I'm crying, and that's just things that you just go through when depression is there, and suicide thoughts. And so, those are some of the things that we look for and that we see. So again, you guys, please, please help me raise awareness for suicide, depression, and also suicide thoughts. Oh, one more thing, and this probably will be in my next video. I talked to a friend of mine who I hadn't talked to in a long time, and I was telling her about my page and what I'm doing in my videos, and she asked me if I would talk about homicide. And if you guys didn't know, suicide, I don't know why I was about to say that, but suicide and suicidal thoughts is similar to homicide. But homicide is when a person, I don't know if how to, the correct way to say it, but I looked it up. Basically, homicide is basically someone killing other people. And for whatever reason, um, that it happens, it kind of triggers, goes along with it, because even after that, it can be double homicide, triple homicide, and that basically breaks down into, for example, I'm not going to say me because I'm not killing nobody. John Doe goes and kills Sally Mae and Billy Bob and John Doe. Then he turned back around and kills himself. That's how many other people he killed, plus he killed himself. So not only did he commit homicide, but he committed suicide. So, these things are real, people. And I've called them illness and sicknesses in the past, and that's what they are. A lot of people would say that, oh, it's the devil and it's Satan and it's demons. Yeah, you know what? But a lot of times it's not. It may be the very person that treats someone bad. You talk about people all the time, you gossip all the time, and you fail to realize that it's those same people that are out there committing suicide and out there committing homicide and killing you, and you just still won't stop talking about people. So, it's sad that people are like that. You rather talk about somebody before you help them, or you rather gossip about somebody before you pray for them. And it's sad, and it's sad that I've got a lot of Christians that are out there, and you guys are basically, to me, it's like you having a form of godliness and denying its power, because how can you be so spiritual and but yet so ignorant at the same time, that you miss, that you literally miss these things, and you want to say, oh, it's the devil, but you don't give people a chance to talk. You don't talk to people. You don't hear people out. It's too late when you realize that this person was really dealing with something. So you guys, time is getting ready to run out. Like I said, I want it to be time. I love you guys. I will be back. This, like I said, I'm not a fly-by guy. Um, we talked about fighting the cause, going out there. I'm making videos. I'm talking to people. I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting emails. Thank you guys all who have liked my page on Facebook. Stand Up and Be Counted, One Voice. I do have a link now, so you can find me on Facebook at Stand Up and Be Counted, One Voice. You can also email me at standupandbecounted1voice@gmail.com. Also, guys, I have this little thing right here. See if you can see it. It's 1-800-273-8255, and that's National. Wait, I forgot what the abbreviation stood for. Oh, there it is. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. How can I forget that when that's something that I'm talking about?